Gabby Gaudet here alongside Dan Tordjman from America's Best Racing, and we're here to handicap race 8 on tomorrow's card at Laurel Park Sunday for the racing biz. And I think it's a very contentious race. It's an allowance race, an allowance optional claiming event, 6 furlongs onto the main track. Dan, how did you see this race kind of chalk up? I think, I think our opinions are a little bit separate on this one.
Yeah, we might differ. First of all, the field itself is a really solid field. You got a couple of horses coming out of the General George, and a couple of other horses we've seen in stakes action before. So I think it sort of shapes up as a really nice field all in all. I think there will be a decent amount of speed up front with Smash and Grab, of course. A known speedster he'll be out there winging it. You've also got King Henry in here, and Bama Bounds is another one coming in from Parks who's got a little bit of speed. Past few days we've seen the inside and speed has not been doing well at all. So I'm looking for it to set up for a horse coming from off the pace. My pick is going to be Super Knight, who's flying in the General George, get up for third at odds of almost 30-1. I think the race sets up really well for him. He's also 9 for 9 at Laurel in the money, and he's 4 for 4 at the distance in the money. So I think he's got a lot going for him, and yeah, I think it just sets up for him.
My main concern is why was he so far back in the General George, and is he going to get that far back and not have the 7 furlongs instead of the 6 furlongs today in order to kind of make up that ground? Because like you said, there's going to be a lot of early pace, and I'm wondering if that pace is going to get too far away from him at 6 furlongs that he can't make up that missed ground. So I landed on the 3 Smash and Grab. I kind of want to get your thoughts on him too, but the reason why I like him is, I know you said 5, Bama Bound has a lot of early speed in here too, but I think Smash and Grab is quickest early. Last time out he does have a tendency to not break well, which is a concern, but also, people kind of go against him saying he can't get any farther than 3/4, but he's proven that he can win at 7 furlongs. I just think it depends on the break. It's a big if at 5-2, but if he gets out there, I think he can go gate to wire. We kind of saw the track on Saturday fluctuate. We did have a gate to wire winner. I think if they get out to that lead, kind of the lone lick of life, that he might be able to compensate for that.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's the fastest horse as well. I still think he's going to see some token pressure from those 2 other horses that I mentioned, King Henry and Bama Bound. The way things have been going here the past few days, I'm willing to bet against him. I don't think you're going to get much of a price on him either. Actually, I mean, in this field, you're probably going to get a price on too many of them. I don't know that Super Knight's going to be a much bigger price. But I'm willing to if I'm going to make a bet here, it's going to be on a horse coming from off the pace, even though Smash and Grab may very well set it by himself.
Another reason why I like Smash and Grab too, I forgot to mention this, is because Heavy on Toledo is back aboard, and he rode this horse to victory plenty of times in the past. He knows how to ride this horse. He almost gives him a little bit of a breath in order to give him enough energy to really finish up strongly. So I like the fact that Toledo is back on him, but I think we should talk about Cutty Shark. We all know that he's a 7 furlong specialist. He's very, very good. General George, tough beat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tough for the horse and the connections, and for people, for bettors who are backing Cutty Shark,
absolutely,
including yours truly. Yeah, I mean, look, Cutty Shark is going to make that one big move, which he's made consistently, throughout the fall and the winter. He's just been incredibly steady and solid. Not much to not like about the horse. At this distance, 6 furlongs, although logically, I mean, it seems like, we saw him slow down sort of in the late stages, last out, going 7, cuts back to 6, maybe has a little bit more in the tank. But, he was also, Forest Boys was all over him late, and he was all out, and he really, I mean, that was a big effort for him. Matched his career top for Buyer Speed Figure. And so, I mean, there could be some regression there, and also when I see 1 win and 8 tries at the distance, it kind of, it's a little bit of a red flag. And again, this is a pretty solid field, even though it's a small field. You're looking at, 5 other really good horses in the race.
Well, that's what we were talking about, is 7 furlongs. He's a 7 furlong specialist, but is he just very good at the 7 furlongs and kind of gives him the advantage over horses who aren't so good at the 7 furlongs? And can he transition that form to 6 furlongs and be better than classy horses like Super Knight and Smash and Grab? Can he repeat a performance like he did in the General George? I think he's a very classy horse again. The big question is the 6 furlongs, but like you said, I think he's going to have enough left in the tank on the turn back here after a stellar performance. We do have a couple of other horses that we have kind of left out. We do see Bama Bound has only one race here and actually won that race too. So I think it's a very contentious race, as you said, 6-horse field, but there are multiple options to go with. I went to Smash and Grab here, and you landed on
Super Night.
Well, that's it. Super Night and Smash and Grab for tomorrow's 8th race here at Laurel on Sunday. Please join us.